you got 4 minutes and 6 seconds. At least. Yes. All right. Cool. Okay. Be right back. That's the question. YDSC, all lowercase.
Thank you.
I've got like 45 hours of sleep within the last 5 days.
Oh, that's good.
It's been refreshing.
Yeah. This is your spring break.
First I had that on the student like 5 run sleep every day. Because I'm playing.
Oh, you got finals right now, bro?
Yeah, I finished first day of it. Tomorrow I got technology and
Somebody else on break or Cyrus yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's why I'm born in July. Born on a Thursday. Oh, you're 7-11. Okay, no, I'm born on the 200th day of the year. It's the 201st day on leap years, but it's the 200th day of the year this year. Exactly the 200th day. There we go.
Good evening. 6 o'clock Central Time here on Wednesday.
It's
What is
good.
it, 9th? March 9th?
Tis March 9th,
March 9th.
3-9.
We have another evening planned of some Velocitron racing here at the YDSC. We have, I think, a better part of 20 pilots racing, trying to rack up some more points for their qualifying scores to get into the postseason here at the YDSC. Sour Power has laid down our typical 3 heats, mixing novice, intermediate, and advanced together. They'll be competing for spots in our mains and then progressing all the way to the finals. We're going to do different formats. We'll go through it as we go. But Marty, what else is on score for us tonight?
Week 3 of the big YDSC Soaring Spring 22 sim season. Wednesday night is the anchor event. This is the night that all the pilots who qualified to be here are flying. So you're not just looking at any old pilots tonight. You got pilots who had to qualify to be here to fly on Wednesday nights. It's a privilege. It's an honor. And as Joel said, we got a bunch of them here, 20. Really cool format, a format that we've pioneered here in the YDSC, designed by our own Sour Power, chief mentor extraordinaire. Maybe had a birthday this week. Maybe was serenaded via Discord this week by surprise. Might be able to see that at Youth Drone Sports on Instagram.
It's pretty great.
I'm not going to say it sounded great, but it was heartfelt. It was very heartfelt. I hope he understands that. We'll find out if he does. At some point, he'll let me know. But yeah, Sour Power has designed this format. It's really cool. And we got 3 groups of pilots. They're going to go, first group's going to go a few times, second group, third group. They're going to rack up points based on how they finish. And then we do some tie breaks, and then we get into the playoffs, the finals, the progression at the end. It's super fun. And I do want to mention that these are all pilots who have been flying for a minute. That's how they qualified to fly on Wednesday night. But we have a beginner series starting tomorrow night. And that's big because when the YDSC grows, it's when new pilots come in and they've just started off on Velocidrone. They're just starting out in the sim, which is how you learn how to fly. That's tomorrow night. So if anyone's out there watching and listening and wondering, how do I get into this? Well, a beginner series is starting tomorrow night. You don't have to be at the first one. There's still time to get in. But there are ways to break into this and learn how to fly in the sim. Of course, we fly in real life too. We will be flying Sunday, May 1st at Target Field for our Spring Nationals. And that's in real life, and that's flying all around that amazing, truly on deck in right field with the pilots on the Jumbotron. So that's coming too, don't worry. But tonight, it's all about the sim and pilots from all over flying together in Velocidrone. I think it's time to get going. And that looks really good on the screen, by the way, Joe. I like this League OS look that you got.
Yeah,
this is new stuff.
Giving us some blues tonight,
I mean, all this is being run on League OS. League OS is the operating system upon which the Youth Drone Sports Championships runs. And so we got a little League OS branding going on.
Yeah,
like
always a work in progress. Always things. So when you see something here, it's because we're testing it out in real time. Doing it live, right?
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Well, let's meet match number 1. How about?
Let's do it. All right. Do we have their profile pictures? Here they come. Oh yeah, look at this. We got 6. Is it just 6? 6 are officially in? Okay.
6 officially in. A couple no-shows, yes.
Got it. All right. Well, across the top, the rock star, the gatherer of pilots, the guy making it happen at his school, St. Paul Highland Park. He's a sophomore, and he's willing drone racing into existence at his school. We appreciate that. Boomer, dangerous pilot. In fact, he won it last week. He came up from all the way through the ranks and won it last week. So this is your defending champion, and he is the first pilot announced tonight in the first group. Okay, so that's Boomer. Next to him, flying from Melrose, Minnesota tonight, where he is spring breaking from St. Cloud State University, the pride of Melrose, where he's gotten a lot of sleep lately. Let's see how it serves him tonight. Cyrus is here. Boomer and Cyrus, any words before I move on?
Hi.
All right, there it is. He sounds really relaxed. Okay. Then we have from Wichita, Kansas. That's right, all the way from Wichita, Kansas. He was in the Serenade on Monday night, and now he is here flying. Always a pleasure to have him here. Quad Boy is here. Welcome, Quad Boy. Okay, so that's the top row. Bottom row, we got from the Academy of Holy Angels, and a really cool profile picture. I want to know the backstory on that someday, but this is Melon. Melon, quickly, why the pirate?
Ah, you see, it is from my favorite anime.
Arg, I get
The
it.
whole backstory.
I like it. Favorite anime? Well chosen. All right, Melon from Holy Angels. Then, from Georgetown, Texas, with a 4 in his name, representing the Eagle Innovation Center down there, we got Spartan. Spartan, welcome back to Wednesday night. Good luck tonight. And then, from the Tiny Turbines, spiritual leader, I'll say, at the very least, from the Tiny Turbines. Always fun to watch fly. Designer of amazing profile pictures for pilots. Here she is, Shy Dragon. Welcome, Shy Dragon. Okay. That's my intro. They're going to go 5 times. 5 times.
That is the
We're
plan.
going to see how they finish.
All right. Have fun, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Here we go. Round number 1.
They're in manual mode, of course. That's how we fly in Velocidrone, to simulate the real thing. And look at this. Boomer out to a fast start. Melon and Cyrus trading places for second as we go through the rock formations here in Velocidrone. Wow. Cyrus pushing Boomer, putting the pressure on. You're going to find the right angle. Okay, Boomer getting a little bit of distance. And it's Cyrus, Melon, Quad Boy, currently in 4th, Shy Dragon, and then Spartan. Wow, this is a really strong group. All these pilots mean business. But Boomer stretching his lead on the 3rd lap. I believe we're going 3 laps. Correct me if I'm wrong.
3 laps, correct.
3 laps, okay. And it's Boomer with a 49. Comes in under 50 seconds. That sets the tone early. Cyrus just 5 seconds back. Then Melon with the 3rd. Nice job, Melon. From the anime profile pic. All right, where's Quad Boy? Quad Boy comes through. And now, Shy Dragon and Spartan. These are valuable points here. Can Spartan catch Shy Dragon? Oh! Cannot. She outlasts the Texan.
All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Nicely done, pilots. Way to set the stage. It's going to be a good night of flying. There are your results. So far, first of 5. And they're off. Boomer once again out in front. We are watching his first-person view feed. That's what the pilots see. They only see that. We can switch to spectate mode. This is a pretty busy race course, though. It's hard to see what's happening in spectate.
Yeah, have you been able to identify a camera, Marty?
I've not.
This
I'm
one
just-
has no good cameras.
Yeah, so we're going to be riding
We're
along
going
all
off
night
TV.
tonight. So
We'll just tell you what's happening in terms of the order of things. But Cyrus is chasing Boomer right now. It might be a good little chase cam, impromptu. But Melon's there too. Melon and Cyrus staying close. Pretty cozy. Oh, look at this. Spartan has climbed into 2nd, and then Quad Boy takes it over. Very tight action. Chasing Boomer. Boomer with another 49, but what's going to happen here? Quad Boy in 2nd. Spartan takes it over. What in the world? Everything's upside down and backwards and forwards. Spartan hanging on.
Melon all pulls up into 2nd place. Gets past
Oh.
Quad Boy and Spartan.
What a
Just-
takeover by Melon. Melon had fallen back and then catches Spartan and Quad Boy. We were right there with each other. Spartan gets 3rd, Quad Boy 4th. Shy Dragon with another 5th, and Cyrus this time having trouble. Hold on a second. Melon, did you crash and then make your way all the way back? What happened there?
That's exactly what happened.
I mean, that had to be some of your best flying to get back into 2nd.
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Amazing. Very impressive. I'd ruled you out without saying it, and there you were. And then Cyrus, what happened?
So I had a little bit of a tumble, and then I tumbled right next to the starting gate. So when I turtled, I would just turtle right side up, right next to the starting gate, and then the starting gate would push me back, and I was in that cycle for like a solid 30 seconds, and
Oh,
it
no.
was not fun. I don't know how I got out of that endless cycle, but yeah, I just crashed at just the terrible place, and I was like turtling for a solid 30 seconds. And
Finding the trouble zones. Well, we appreciate it. Now we know where not to be. But
Here we
there we go. Yes.
Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Keeping it moving. That was just such an interesting heat. We had to figure out what happened there. But nice flying by Quad Boy and Spartan on that one. Thought they were going to grab a second, but here we go again. Okay, Cyrus back up into the lead group. Right there with Boomer. Melon, who was heroic in that climb back into second last time. Got Moose Master, pilot coming up. A Holy Angels pilot. Wishing everyone good luck. Great sportsmanship. You know, Moose Master was at our last race at Target Field in November. It was our first and most recent race at Target Field. We're flying there again on May 1st. But he'd never been to a baseball game, period. And here he was at Target Field, the home of the Minnesota Twins, competing and on the Jumbotron. It's fantastic. He's a great sportsman for Holy Angels. And Boomer, another 49, remarkably consistent. Cyrus just 2 seconds back. Now let's see what happens here. Melon hanging on to third. Quad Boy trying. Nope. Melon grabs it. Quad Boy. Oh, hangs on for fourth. Ooh, Spartan passes Shy Dragon at the last second. Oh, that's close. Spartan makes the pass. Spartan, did you see that unfold? Did you know you had caught her at the very end? I don't know if he's on mic. It was exciting.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down.
All right, we're going to go. We're just going to go. But Group 1, bringing the drama so far. Really fun. Group 1 is fun. It rhymes.
Group 1 is fun.
So far, very fun. And Boomer, last week's champion, with authority here.
I'm liking this view from the back, actually.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, Boomer takes... He's tumbling down the ranks. This gives others a chance. I spoke too soon, maybe. Curse of the announcer. Cyrus is your leader. Melon in second. He's been there before. He's chasing Boomer before. Now he's chasing Cyrus. Oh, here comes Boomer. Man, not held down for long. Let's see. Wow, Cyrus is not going to give it up easily. But in that little ladder, Boomer reclaims it. Cyrus is right on his tail. Oh! Boomer only ends up losing 2 seconds on his other times after that mishap. Cyrus just 1 second away, less than a second away from first on that. Melon third, Spartan fourth. And now Quad Boy and Shy Dragon. Quad Boy grabs fifth this time. Interesting. This is a lot of shuffling. Really amazing group. Good pilots top to bottom.
Take a deep breath, pilots. Don't get in your own heads.
Boomer, what happened at the beginning there? He's locked in. We got one more. We can run them, Brian. I'm not going to hold you up.
No, it's okay. Boomer actually said that Boomer blundered. He almost was checkmated, but didn't let that happen. So here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
That's a good word. Blunder. Melon is going to plunder with his pirate pick. If he can have a chance to catch these pilots. Boomer out in front again. Cyrus. He's figured out the trouble spots. He's avoiding them. Melon trying to plunder, hoping that Boomer blunders. Quad Boy in fourth. And it's Shy Dragon and Spartan. Man, this is a crazy tight course. Highly technical. I think the technical pilots, the ones that like that sort of thing, gonna do well tonight. Boomer with a 46. He shows what he could do with climbing back last time. Now he knows some lines that he was showing off there. Cyrus with another 51. Good times from Cyrus. Solid. Melon in third. Then Quad Boy, just 3 seconds back of Melon. Ooh, and look at Spartan and Shy Dragon. This is a close one. Oh, less than a second separating, but Spartan grabs that valuable point in fifth. Okay, well, now we don't spend time adding them up. We have to compare them with everybody else. So there's a quick glimpse of what happened there. A lot of distribution.
Oops. Okay.
There's some ties. I already see some ties.
There we go. Well,
Already.
Hold on. There you go. No ties there.
Oh, okay. There's a couple.
I put it in.
All right, that's group one. Nice flying group one. Way to keep it awesome and fun and rhyming. We got another group. Let's see them. I might need some help. I did not prep as much as I wanted.
Well, this one's a little bit smaller group here.
A lot going on. All right, smaller group. Oh, look at this. Fearsome foursome. We've got from Apple Valley High School a senior. He's been working hard his senior year. I'm telling you what, not every senior works this hard, but this guy is working it, getting all the value out of high school and life and drones. This is Broff. Welcome, Broff.
Hello.
Now, Broff was the top qualifier last week, won the tiebreak, but had to wait, to get to the last round, and it doesn't always work out for him. Let's see, Broff, how you do this week, but definitely one of the top pilots to worry about. Another pilot to worry about from the Tiny Turbines. Don't be fooled by that cute little cat peeking out from underneath whatever on the hardwood floor. This is Squirkit. Squirkit, new profile pic. I like it.
Yeah.
Is that your kitty?
Also, yeah, it is. Also, something to mention. I'm currently flying from Arizona.
Nice.
The two things that astound me the most are one, these cacti are gigantic and tall, and two, the rabbits are lanky and not tiny balls of fluff.
That's true. Got some jackrabbits down there.
I also finally recognized Melon's profile picture, and it is also now my favorite anime too.
Props.
Yes.
Wait, which anime is it? I'm missing out on this one.
It's from One Piece.
Yeah, it's a great anime. I love it.
Very
It's
long.
ridiculously long and it's all good.
Sponsored by One Piece tonight. Give us a shout.
Hey, it's nothing wrong
All right,
with
Squirkit,
anime.
welcome. Beware that desert air. It's a little thinner. Okay, then we've got the great sportsman. Never been to baseball games. Maybe this summer. Maybe we'll get to an actual baseball game, but definitely coming back to Target Field, I hope to fly and race drones from Holy Angels by way of Annunciation. Is that correct, Moose Master?
Yep, I'm still at Annunciation.
Annunciation, a feeder school, if you want to call it that, for Holy Angels. Good luck tonight, Moose Master. Great to have you. And thank you, by the way, for coming to wish Sour Power a happy birthday the other night. I know you couldn't stay. You had a very busy Monday night, but you were there, and we passed that along.
I had a scout meet.
Yes. You guys are all busy. Wow. Lots going on. That's a good thing. And then another pilot from way down I-35 in the Austin, Texas area, which, by the way, is blowing up right now. South by Southwest is about to go off. I kind of wish I was down there with you, Maul. It's Maul from Georgetown. Welcome, Maul.
Thank you. I wish you were here too, man.
I got to get down there. I mean, I've been down to South by a few times. I'm not there this time, but it's nice to have it back. I'm sure the area is going to swell up with a bunch of cool people. And do you ever get out to any of the shows or anything? Maybe not yet, right?
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay, someday. You got a great area down there. Okay, those are the Fearsome Foursome. Another solid group. Like, anything can happen. Are you ready to run them? Sour Power. Birthday
Here we go,
bowl.
pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Okay. See if that South by Southwest energy is going to propel Maul. Well, you got Broth out in front. Pressure from Squirkit and Maul. And then Moose Master.
Squirkit had a little trip at the top there. Maul will move into second place. Right along with Squirkit as she chases down Maul. Makes a pass.
Half
Trade
gate.
places here.
Broth absolutely setting the pace, but some interesting action. Yeah, look at Squirkit and Maul. Well, Squirkit's down there in Arizona. Maul's a little bit east in Texas. Racing from the warm air, and they're keeping it close. Squirkit with the edge. Broth with a 47 right off the bat. Nice job, Broth. Keeping his drone skills sharp with all the things going on in a busy senior's life at Apple Valley. Squirkit grabs second, survives the battle with Maul. All right. Maul takes third, but getting the hang of this. You know, there's practicing a course, and then there's race speed, right? Got to get in and get busy on real starts. Okay. Bringing them in, starting them again. That was one. Here comes two. But Broth sending a signal. I'm sure Boomer's watching.
Goggles down, thumbs up.
Boomer had the clean sweep, like he did last week. Broth, clean start. These pilots are getting really good at the manual mode starts. Not easy, but hey, as Sour Power said when he was saying we're going to start doing this, and we were like, really? But it's like IRL. It's like the real thing. Pilots are all getting so good with all these reps in the sim, and it's fun to race in the sim. Squirkit in second. Maul in third right now. Then Moose Master. This is how they finished in the first heat. Let's see if things get jumbled or they stay. Broth got a 4-ish gate lead on Squirkit. Nearing the finish, and a 48. Really consistent. Squirkit comes in faster on this one, though, a 52. She shaved about 7 seconds off of her time. Here comes Maul. And Moose Master, big improvement here. Maul with a 104. Moose Master on his third lap. Got a little bit of time to see if he can get close to the finish, but much better this time around for Moose Master. I like the improvement. So much to fly around here. Kind of like it's like another planet that's primitive.
Here we go.
Primitive planet.
Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Okay, we're into the halfway point here. The middle match, the middle race, 3. 2 for 2 for Broth. Can he keep it going? Boomer had other pilots to worry about, a couple more pilots. Broth got through the group of 4. Kind of a group of death, if you want to call it that. Take a term from soccer, World Cup soccer. Not easy. Work it. There to apply constant pressure. I might ask her a question, and she'll play mind games with us. She does. In the best possible way. She's really good at that. Racing from Arizona. Maul trying to keep pace. But man, Broth and Squirkit are really on another level here. Broth with a 45. I think that's the fastest we've seen. I think that's faster than what we saw from Boomer. I think Boomer had a 46. Squirkit with another 52. Solid. Here comes Maul. In Georgetown, Texas, the Eagles
10-second countdown.
Number 102. Moose Master working on that. Oh, on to the third lap. It was Moose Master. The middle schooler from Annunciation here in Minneapolis. Representing Holy Angels, Mr. Hall's team. Getting some good reps on these course features. Moose Master feels like the kind of pilot that we're going to see like one of those leaps from. We've seen it. Been around long enough in the YDSC. We see these like improvements happen. It's always fun to see. Okay, that was the third. Did we check the board after this one? Nice finish, Moose Master.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs
Pretty
up.
consistent.
Yep. Easy to remember. 2 more to go. YDSC started back in May of 2019 at Apple Valley High School. That's where Broff is a senior. Broff was there at the very first YDSC race. It was only 2 schools, Apple Valley and St. Louis Park. Gosh, that's going to be 3 years ago this May? Is that my years straight? I think I do. Hard to believe how much has happened in 3 years. My goodness. Wow.
We've come a long way.
Yep. Oh, look at this. And Maul is in second. Maul has the edge on Squirky. Can Maul shake it up a little bit here in the 4th heat? And maybe even catch Broff so far? Still possible? No, another 45 from Broff. Putting everybody on notice. Maul trying to... Oh, it's getting close. Can Maul hang on for that point? Squirky makes the pass. Oh.
Oh.
At the last minute, she overtakes.
10-second countdown.
Maul, could you feel the pressure there? I know I was talking about it. You probably heard it from me.
No, man, I felt it.
Well, she was
So
right
close.
there, and then she just timed it just right. Nice flying.
I just
squirrel.
I keep forgetting which way to go. I just took a wrong
Wow.
turn.
Well, you know, that's part of this. What we talk about all the time in the YDSC. You're not just flying, you're not just racing, you're doing it under pressure. Nothing like a race to produce some pressure-packed situations. As Moose Master. Strong finish, Moose Master. Way to go.
Here we
Okay.
go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Last chance to break up the streaks. It's all streaks there. No ties here. See what happens. Big shout to the leaders. Boomer was 5 for 5, had to come back in one. Broff's just been not letting up at all. Setting the pace again, Squirkin in second. Maul in third. Had the chance last time. See if he can create another chance. He's close, he's getting there. And then Moose Master, slowly but surely, figuring this thing out. Nice and smooth. We watch Maul a little bit. Brock with a 47. Okay. Took a little bit off that one. 5 for 5 though. We got 2 5 for 5s. Looks like we're gonna have another little tie break between familiar foes. Squirkit grabs second with a 54. Okay, that's solid. Squirkit with all 2s. That's a good number. Maul with all 3s. We're gonna have to see how that turns out for him. And the Moose Master. Working hard on this crazy course. Making it happen. Nice job, Moose Master. Wow, 128. Much faster than some of your earlier heats. Well done. Okay, that's group 2 in the books. Fun. Consistent. Now we got some more pilots. Now some of these pilots I need to get reacquainted with because they're newer and I've been out of the loop a little bit. But there's your results. 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s for group match 2. All right. Let's see what we have here
Match
with
number
this
3.
next group.
There you go.
All right. From the Tiny Turbines, always dangerous, always in it, and a very generous pilot as well, always helping others, bringing them along. This is Eclipse. Eclipse, welcome to week 3. You're in group 3. Great to have you locked in. All right, then from Academy of Holy Angels, one of the top pilots from Holy Angels, where they call them the Stars. Very pleasant black and white illustration of a fish for this pilot. It's Gordo. How you doing, Gordo? Mike is not always working for Gordo, so that's okay. It's not. All right. Then, down to the bottom row. Interesting. A new pilot, I believe from Colorado. Is that correct? Am I remembering correctly? Can anyone vouch for me?
Skylar Gobert.
We think she's from Colorado. Skylar Gobert.
No, from Minnesota. Tiny Turbines.
Yeah, Skylar and Liv are
Right.
both Tiny Turbines.
Skylar's another Tiny Turbine. Okay.
How many turbines do you guys have over there?
Sorry about that. Turbine's dominating.
Should we just
Technically,
rename-
we have 7 pilots.
We should just rename
Wow.
this the Tiny Turbines for Sports Championships, I think.
Maybe.
We need to split the tiny turbines in 2, and then
Skylar Gobert, great name. Welcome from the Tiny Turbines. I'll remember that, and an awesome profile picture. She is in the mix. Very cool. All right, then next up, we got a couple generic profile pics. That's okay. I like them. Liv, remind me where you are from.
Liv is Tiny Turbines.
Another. Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay, Liv.
Yeah, we
welcome
just
back.
got all the pilots.
And yourself, number 1. That's Colorado, right?
Yes.
Ah, I knew there'd be a Colorado. Well, you got Tiny Turbines all over the place, yourself, number 1. You got Liv. You got Skylar Gobert. You got Eclipse. You got to worry about Shy Dragon and Squirk It. But Colorado Early College is in the mix. Yourself, number 1. One of my favorite pilot names. You know, we're going to do a feature in League OS calling out some of the best names. I think it's going to be pretty prestigious. I like yourself, number 1. You just got to get a profile pic, all right? Okay.
I'll try.
Okay.
You might
Otherwise,
have someone
sometimes
on the
you-
Tiny Turbines who could help you out with a pretty baller pick. So
Yeah, you can talk to Shy Dragon. Otherwise, Netizen has been known to just give you a profile pic.
yourself,
If
but
you don't
yeah,
want
that
that.
does happen sometimes.
And he's from Colorado too, so I don't know, maybe he would do that well. Okay, 5 pilots. Tough to call this one. They're going to go 5 times. 5 for 5. Will one of these pilots run the table and tie with Boomer and Broth for a 3-way tie? We'll see.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Deep breaths.
They are on the starting blocks. It's manual mode. Watch the start carefully. Okay, Gordo and Eclipse out quick. The other pilots trying to get through that first gate. But Eclipse and Gordo are really close together. Uh-oh, we've got 3 drones on the course, but we're only seeing 2
Uh-oh, we have
in
some
the
data issues right now. Probably too many in the room, but we'll just ride along with Eclipse. They should be able to lead us to the end.
Gordo. Yeah. I can't rely on what I see.
Right now, Eclipse is in first, Gordo in second, yourself number 1 in third, Liv in fourth, and Skylar Gobert in fifth.
Riding along with the leader, Eclipse. As they navigating this course.
So
Giving
Eclipse
Google-
just finished.
All right, Eclipse gets.
I don't know
away.
if you could see that. Here comes Gordo in second. Yourself number 1 in third, only a few gates from finishing. Liv on his second lap, and Skylar Go Burr only about 3 gates behind.
Okay.
So yourself number 1 takes third. Liv and
Nice
Skylar
job
Go
yourself,
Burr
number 1.
battling it out. Skylar Go Burr is about 4 gates behind Liv, trying to keep it nice and consistent.
Look at that! Look at that ticker, by the way. Look at that crawl. We got points totals going on the bottom of the screen. That's awesome.
Baby steps, Marty. Baby steps. What is who's
I like it.
third is
Yourself number 1.
nicely done yourself.
Eclipse first, Gordo
Liv-
second, yourself third. Yep.
Yep. Liv is on his third lap right now. Skylar Go Burr still on first, second lap, not far behind, hitting that third lap.
The first time I was in a race with yourself number 1, and you were directing him and referring to him, I didn't know what you were saying because it didn't sound like somebody's name. It was great. Yourself number 1 is in third. It's such a great name, yourself number 1. I love it. Okay.
Let's
Liv.
start upside down here. Are we waiting on Liv? See.
Yes.
Got it.
Skylar Go Burr came through fourth. Am I seeing that correctly?
All right. Liv finishes in 4th, and Skylar Go Burr in 5th. Pilots, false start, false start.
Okay, let's see if we can get some better.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Come on, Velocidrome. Nope.
Nope.
Clips took the whole shot, followed by Gordo, yourself number 1, Skylar Go Burr, and Liv. Here we go. Gordo is only about a gate and a half behind Eclipse, followed by another 2 gates is yourself number 1, Skylar Go Burr, and Liv on the same exact gate. Here we come around, chasing on board with Gordo right now. Coming around, Gordo is about 4 gates now behind Eclipse, trying to keep it nice and steady and being smooth. Self number 1 is about a good 10 plus gates behind. Still on lap number 2.
On your tail, but it has some distance now.
Only a few gates for Eclipse to finish up.
About to do the big dive. And another win for Eclipse.
And then here comes Gordo in 2nd. Yourself number 1 in 3rd on lap number 3. Skylar Go Burr and Liv on lap number 2. Liv about 3 gates behind Skylar Go Burr.
Look at yourself, number 1 with a strong finish, taking 3rd. Nice flying. Just look at yourself. Just look at yourself. Number 1.
Look at yourself, number 1.
Remember, pilots, no peekaboos, no peekaboos.
Peekaboo is when it's a little bit of a cheat. You don't do the full gate as intended. You kind of pop in, pop out. And that can be faster in some situations. Not allowed on Sour Power's watch. He will send you to last place if he sees it. It's the rules that make the YDSC, competitive and fun, and everyone knows what to expect. Good. Thanks, Sour Power, for that.
And Skylar Go Burr in 4th. And 10-second countdown.
Liv, figuring it out.
Does that mean Liv is in 5th? Just to make sure.
Liv is completely stuck, so here we go. False start, false start.
Lots of trouble spots here. We've seen them pop up. All right, we're going
All right.
third time around.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Look at all those points on the bottom. It's fun. You can kind of do your own math. You can see these pilots we've been watching. What kind of tie breaks might we see? Skylar Gober came out of one of the quad camps. Great to see. Promising pilots on display here. Now Eclipse. And is that Eclipse and Gordo, right? Hold on. Let me find them. Find these pilots. Where are they? I don't know what times Eclipse has been posting, because they are not displaying. But I'm excited to see what happens when we start going head to head here. The other speed demons. Boom. Another win for Eclipse. 3 for 3. Looking to make it a 3-way tie, perhaps. Gordo done second. Self number 1 finishes up. Skylar Gober not far behind. Flipping.
Liv is in 4th right now.
Oh. Liv has the edge. I thought Skylar Gober didn't know what lap she was on. Liv in 4th. Check it out. Looking nice and clean.
Who would you put in 3rd there, Ryan?
Or Liv in 4th, I'm sorry. Yourself number 1 is in 3rd. All right, Liv takes 4th, and Skylar
Nice
Gober
time,
in
Liv.
5th. 10-second countdown.
Just quick peek
Okay,
at the
mixing things up a little
scoreboard
bit. I
here.
like it.
Couple of
Unlocked,
in there at
unlocked.
the bottom. Liv and Skylar's trading places, 13 and 14 points. 1, 2, 3
Look
is
over
for
on that-
Eclipse, Cordo, and yourself.
Look over on that left rail. Look at that. We got some key information. Match 3 and the pilot pictures over there. All
Room is
kinds of
locked.
things.
Room is locked.
Baby steps, Marty. Baby steps.
I
Here we
like
go.
it.
Goggles down, thumbs up.
Thanks for putting us on the side that looks like we're looking at the stuff. That's nice. I could flip my whole configuration if need be. But all right.
I can turn you backwards.
Gordo in 1st right now, followed by
Oh, yeah,
Eclipse.
yeah.
Yourself is in 3rd. Skylar Gober in 4th, and Liv in 5th. Here they come. Eclipse is only not even a half a gate behind Gordo. Eclipse takes over the
Oh.
lead. Gordo right behind. Yourself number 1. Lap number 2, about 20 or 10 gates
We're
behind.
still close. Look at this. On to the 3rd lap.
Gordo has a fumble up.
Oh, Springs Eclipse.
Eclipse having a nice lead.
Eclipse getting a little caught on that little ladder. Across the top. What do you want to call that? Anyway, down. Finish. Another win for Eclipse. In question there for a moment, though. Had to survive. Challenge from Gordo, who gets... Oh, he's still on the course. Did Gordo finish yet? No. Yes. Your call, Brian. I don't know what lap.
Yourself number 1 took number 3rd. Skylar Gober in 4th. Liv in 5th.
Okay.
Yo, Skylar Gober is on her 3rd lap. Liv is on his 2nd lap.
Okay.
Now, just waiting. Skylar Gober is upside down right now.
Oh, Liv
There's
can
a
have...
chance. Liv is only 5 gates behind. All he needs to do is keep it nice and smooth and nice and steady, and has a chance to pass. Skylar Gober. Here we're on.
Liv is
Don't push-
listening.
Don't
Keep it
push
clean.
past your limits. Just keep it nice and clean, nice and smooth. on board right now with Liv. Well, at least I am. Going
And
round
we're
and
all-
round. Up
Nice
and through
and
the
clean.
tunnel, only a couple gates to go. Just nice and smooth on that throttle control. Here we coming around the backward split S right here.
And
And poof.
well
Liv
done,
tape.
Liv. Great flying. Kept his cool
Was
when he
that-
had the chance when Skylar Gobert went down.
Give me the finish order on that one.
So in first was Eclipse, second was Gordo, third is yourself number 1, fourth is Liv, and fifth is Skylar Gobert.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Liv getting a couple fourths. Is that correct?
That's
Four-
correct.
Three fourths for Liv.
3/4.
All right.
False start, false start.
Yourself number 1 and Liv 3/4.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
The fifth and final scoring heat of the night is up. And they're off. Oh, man.
Eclipse took the whole shot, followed by Gordo. Gordo only about a gate and a half behind right now, trying to keep it nice and smooth and steady. Skylar Gobert takes over yourself as yourself number 1 goes down. Liv takes over as well. Ooh, Eclipse and Gordo going back and forth right now. Gordo has a little bit of a fumble up Eclipse right there. Starting to pull away about 6-7 gates now. Eclipse and Gordo on lap number 2. While Liv in third is on lap number 1, Skylar Gobert. Lap number 2, only about 3 gates behind. And yourself just takes over Skylar Gobert. Going back and forth, got to keep it nice and smooth, nice and steady. Here we come around.
Here comes Eclipse.
Eclipse having a nice steady. Eclipse finishes in first. Here comes Gordo, only about 5 gates behind. Got to keep it nice
Undefeated.
and steady.
Undefeated goes Eclipse. Gordo, I believe, is on track for straight 2s, straight seconds. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, now let's see what happens.
And yourself number 1 took back over third place. Not far behind is Liv and Skylar Gobert on the same gate. Liv is about a half a gate ahead of Skylar Gobert. It's going back and forth. Skylar Gobert overtakes Liv.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Liv goes down, flips
Yes.
upside down, while yourself number 1 only has a few gates to finish off. One more gate, and yourself number 1 takes third on that one. Straight 3s all the way across the board. Liv and Skylar still battling it out side by side. Skylar Gobert is about a gate behind Liv right now. Well, Liv's starting to pull away. About 2 gates. Just trying to keep it nice and smooth and not jerky. Just taking nice deep breaths.
my game is
Taking it
actually
nice and easy. Skylar Gobert comes back, takes over Liv. Skylar Gobert is about a gate and a half ahead. Only a couple gates to go. Backward split S, and Skylar Gobert overtakes it just by a hair
Oh.
over Liv.
What a great tumble after that finish, Skylar Gobert. Did you plan that? That was like a 10 somersault move. I like it. Skylar Gobert needed that. It's just 1 point back, it looks like, Liv. Eclipse with the 5. There were a couple other 5s. And I know we're going to have a 3-way here at some point, but this is where Tower Power starts adding things up. It's in the system as well. It's in League OS. We have the points for all the pilots competing. You see them in the crawl. Reminders. Their score is to the right of their name. Right? Yes. Okay. Based on all of that scoring in this format, we need to break ties, and then we need to get into group play, into the mains. We call them the mains. Some pilots are going to have to work their way all the way up. Some are going to be sitting pretty in the later mains. This is a format we have custom designed, pioneered for this type of racing with pilots at different levels. Qualifying times vary. We group pilots in situations where they can excel and still all fly together, get a look at what the best pilots can do. So, as we tabulate the results and figure out which tie breaks are up, let's talk a little bit more about what's coming. I know we have some in real life events in the works, so pilots, get your drones ready. If you're in Minnesota, there will be some chances to fly. Of course, leading up to state championship weekend, which is April 23rd, which is a Saturday. And then it could be on the 24th in some states. And then nationals. We do our nationals in the spring. Last year it was at the Mall of America. If you know the DRL pilot Nurk, and you know his YouTube channel, you should. If you're interested in drones and FPV, it's a great channel. He does amazing things. He did a great recap of our nationals last year. You can watch it, two-parter. You might have heard of the Cube. You might have heard of that. Well,
the Cube. Yeah.
Stuff of legend. Well, we're doing it again, national style. But this time we'll be at Target Field, like we were for regionals last fall. Great place to fly. All kinds of room to spread out. Get your gear ready to go. A great stage area. And a Jumbotron. And food. There's food there too. It's super fun. That's on May 1st. So we got real life flying coming up. This is a sim night. And I've always said, there is no other esport experience, gaming experience that is so overlapping and blended with the real thing, because you're using the same controller. These pilots are using actual drone controllers plugged into their computers when they're racing in the sim. That same radio transmitter will fly their real drone. I mean, there's nothing else like that. All the muscle memory is carrying over. And we figured that out along the way in the YDSC. We're leaning heavily into sim racing because the pilots get really good. They can all tell you that. It's true.
Because it's true.
I heard something kind of disconcerting today.
Disconcerting?
Yeah, I heard that the New York Times shut down the archival Wordle site where you can play the old Wordles. They shut it down.
Of course they did.
I know. But
Sour Power says that he's ready. Go ahead. You're up.
All right. Talking about being up, I heard some exciting news today. I heard a bunch of pilots talking about that they wanted 4 cubes at nationals with the course turns inside each of them and only 1 battery change. So on that note, here we go. We
no
have
one asked
up
for
tied
that. I
with
can confirm on behalf of all pilots, but continue.
Skylar Gober is Skylar Gober is going up against Spartan, both tied with 23 points.
oh, nice. All right. Skylar Gober from the Tiny Turbines here in the Twin Cities, and Spartan representing Georgetown, Texas.
See, Boomer wants 7 cubes. Here we go. All right, that was squirrel moment for Sour Power. Goggles down, thumbs up. Good luck, pilots. Take a deep
like
breath.
Freddy
Just be
Krueger,
smooth.
He's dreaming and visiting pilots in their dreams and making nightmares.
Okay, let's stop with the chat while pilots are flying, please.
All right, this is a good one. A 1 heat tiebreak. Spartan in Georgetown, Texas. A hot part of the country right now. Maintaining about a 4 or 5 gate lead on Skylar Go Burr from the Tiny Turbines, promising newcomer. Flying for the Tiny Turbines. Spartan keeping it pretty solid here. Gotta remember which way to go on some of these. Figuring it out. On to his third lap. Skylar Go Burr not far behind. Oh yes, I'm wrong.
No, it's about a lap.
A lap behind. A lap behind. Barton just trying to end this thing, grab this tie break, and he does. Nice flying Spartan. Getting the hang of this course now. Looks like it to me.
Ball start, ball start.
Okay. So Spartan finishing a spot ahead of Skylar Go Burr. What do we have for our next tie break, Sour Power?
Our next is going to be Maul versus. Oh, we got to change that up. Maul versus yourself, number 1.
Scares me just for a second every time.
Maul versus yourself.
So
Maul from Texas, another Texan. Texans dominating the early playoff rounds here, the tie breaks, and then yourself, number 1 from Colorado, early colleges, Fort Collins area.
yeah, both tied with 15. The next group up is tied with 14, so it's been pretty close. So here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. We got a bunch of tie-offs. There's a ton more. Here we go.
Okay, fun. This is how Brian designed it. It's working to perfection. Great matchups. This is where you get into the cross-group play. I see 3 going. Why do I see 3 going?
You left Spartan on.
It's fine. Just don't fly Spartan.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't have the. I can't see relative to where everyone's going. So Brian, take it.
So Maul in first right now. Yourself having a little bit of fumble out. Maul is on lap number 2, gate number 12. Yourself still on lap number 1. Just taking it nice and smooth. Just had a little bit of trouble. Maul's already on lap number 3, making their way around. Self number 1 starting to pick it up and get back in the rhythm again. But they are exactly a gate apart, even though it looks like a battle right now. Only a couple gates left to go for Maul. Here we go, split S, and Maul finishes it off. Great flying, pilots. Here we go, ball start.
Maul from Texas, surviving, just like his teammate Spartan. Texas 2-step, 2 for 2 in the tie breaks. All kinds of tees. Guys, we're tied. Not anymore. Maul edges out. Yourself number 1. Lots of states represented tonight. Who's up next?
Up next, tied with 14 points, is Melon from Holy Angels. Hold on. Yeah, that's
Wondering.
So Melon from Holy Angels taking on far, far in the country, Cyrus from St. Cloud.
far, far in the country. That's his old name. Cyrus and
Melon.
Melon.
Here we go.
They
Goggles
were in the
down,
first group
thumbs
and they were duking it out, so this is good. It's a rematch. To
Color-
settle the score.
Their colors is like Christmas or a watermelon. Red and green. Here we
Yeah.
go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Do not blunder and just try to plunder.
The Minnesota Wild. I think only pirates can plunder. I don't really hear about anybody else pulling that move. And there they go. Melon says, plunder this. I'm out. In front. Cyrus, though, from deep, deep in the country. Wait, what was it? Way in the country?
way out there in the country. Their neighbors are holding up the tinfoil right now for that whiffy. Putting it on top of a cow.
Do it, Cyrus! It's working, but it's lagging a little bit, I see. Melon, showing us stuff tonight. Coming up big when it counts in the tie breaks.
Cyrus still has time to catch up, though.
Could mean something here. We don't know yet.
Breathe, pilots, breathe.
Cyrus worried about the tinfoil holders. And Melon gets it with a minute. Nice. Only 4 seconds.
You got me worried about Betsy the cow for a second, okay? That was completely Sour's fault, alright? I take no responsibility for that.
You should have learned how to zone me out through the miniseries. Don't you remember? Don't you know? Are you thinking about those Mises again? Don't you know?
You turned your gain up for the live stream, but okay.
That screwed me up too.
I tried to turn it up for y'all's gain.
Man, fun tie breaks here. That was a close one. All kinds of stuff happening off stream that time. But everything's okay. I think everyone's okay. Animals included. What do we got next? Moving right along. I know there's a three-way coming.
Yes, there is. All right. Up next, and this is basically who's going to be in the A main and who's going to fight their way up between Eclipse, Boomer, and Brawl.
This is it.
This is it.
This is that. Battle of the Titans. All three went undefeated. Who's the best of the best so far tonight? Let's see. Getting ready. Getting lined up. Waited for this moment.
Here we
Saw
go.
each other across the way. Groups, different groups. Heard about the others that hadn't lost, like them. Now let's see. Who remains undefeated? It goes all the way to the end. Skips ahead. Do you want it? How bad do you want it? Let's see.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Here we go.
Whoa. So fast and close.
Brock takes a clip. Boomer
Trading places.
out in the lead at the moment. Right along with Brops, they chase
Brock's
down.
right there. Brock is right there with him. Eclipse currently in third, but look at Broff and Boomer pushing each other. Whoa. Broff had the fastest times in the scoring rounds. These two know each other well.
Oh,
Set back.
we do have one more after this.
Ooh, Broff gets it with a 46. Broff remains undefeated. Like last week. Last week, Broff beat Boomer in this very type of tiebreak. Boomer gets second, Eclipse is third. They may be okay with that, as historical records show. Not always beneficial to skip to the end. You got to stay sharp somehow. Broff pressing his luck, doing it again. Just too fast. Can't stop winning, right, Broff? Looks like it's me.
I mean, I just try my best to keep it consistent.
Yeah. Did well. So now, I hear there's one more.
There's one more. It got missed. It is. They tied with 10 points. Is Squirkit and Gordo.
Squirkit and Gordo. Okay. They were not in the same group, were they? No. They were in different groups. That's right. They got seconds across the board. Okay. Battle of the seconds.
Remember, Pilot.
Things. But that's how you get good. And we are starting a series tomorrow night. You don't have to be there the first Thursday, but it's going to be 6 Thursdays in a row as we prepare for this last tiebreaker.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Shifting out to my preferred view. Squirkit was ready for that start. Squirkit and Gordo had their chances in the past to dance like this. Squirkit, early lead. Sending a message to Gordo from Holy Angels. This is Tiny Turbine Squirkit, Gordo from Holy Angels. Both these pilots have had great successes in the YDSC. They've tasted victory many times. Oh! Squirkit gets a little bit stuck on that ledge. Can Gordo take advantage? She gets up quickly. Well done on that flip. Oh, nope, I'm talking about the wrong person. If you're confused, it's because I was looking at Gordo. My bad. Squirkit wins it. I thought I was watching Squirkit. I was not. Squirkit keeps it clean. Clean enough for the win. All right, Squirkit takes the last of the tie breaks over Gordo. It was Gordo who got up there on the ledge. Unscheduled landing. Now let's see how this all shakes out.
I'm ready whenever you are.
You got it already.
Oh,
okay.
Yes. I'm getting more perfected with Squid and Tree.
There you go. All right. Are we saying goodnight to some pilots?
Yes, I'll tell you who, because I'm still like writing the final positions out, but I can tell you who's staying, and then everybody else we can say goodnight to one by one.
Okay.
So taking and solidifying their spot in the A main will be Broth.
Broth, yes, the undefeated gets to wait till the end.
B main, overall highest for intermediate would be Melon.
Melon. Skipping to B. Nice job, Melon.
C main, working all the way up from way out there in Colorado, is Yourself number 1.
Nice job, Yourself number 1. Getting to skip ahead.
And then E main for second and third of advanced would be Boomer and Eclipse. Second and third of intermediate would be, hold up, wait a second.
We're doing some tight turns.
Yeah, Maul and Shy.
Okay.
And then second and third in novice is Moose Master and Liv.
Awesome. All right, so that's your big E main.
That is the big E main.
And the key to the mains, don't be last. Don't be last and keep surviving. All right, so then who then is done for the night?
So we're saying goodbye to Gordo. Squirkit. Cyrus. Quad Boy, Spartan, Skylar Gobert, and did I miss anyone? Because I'm working off of the 2 papers as I'm putting pilots
Maul?
on to fly.
Did you say Maul?
Maul is in E-main.
That's right. Does anybody not know their situation?
Oh. Okay, so Maul is out and solidifies their place where they were at.
Elements.
So
Maul's taking a knee.
yeah, had to go.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Boomer, Eclipse, Shy, Moose Master, and Liv.
Are you gonna backfill his spot for Maul?
Those pilots never showed up.
Okay. Wow. Crazy results here. Pilots fortunate to be flying. Pilots who are done. Another Wednesday in the books. You are all qualified and all coming back, I hope, these next several Wednesdays. Getting all that great prep and practice in for the spring sim finals just a few weeks away. But thank you for joining us as always. Love all these pilots. Very evenly matched tonight. I don't even know how we can decide how to separate them out. Comes down to the results. All right.
Those pilots are all ready. So Boomer, Eclipse, Shy, Moose Master, and Liv. Whenever you are ready, Marty, I am ready. Oh, false start, pilots, false start.
I am ready.
All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
And there they go. Okay. We are chasing the ace. We will race as many times as it takes for one pilot to win twice. And we add up the results from however many heats there were. And the last place pilot, is it the 2 last place or the 1 last place, Brian?
One last place.
1 last place will be done. So try to stay out of last. Currently in first is Boomer. We saw this last week. He climbed all the way up from the E's, and he's leading the way here by a full lap. My goodness. Boomer not wasting any time. A 46. Man. We've got good chasing Baroff all those times. Here comes Eclipse with a slight lead on their teammate, Shy Dragon. These two have flown a lot together. Eclipse gets the second. That's important. Shy Dragon third. Because we're chasing the ace, you don't know how many chances you're going to have to get a good result. So good to get them while you can. Moose Master is almost a lap ahead of Liv. Something happened to Liv out there. And Moose Master, strong finish. Well done. The middle schooler from Annunciation flying for Holy Angels. Okay. Liv's still on the course.
False start, false start.
But we're starting them again.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Take a deep breath. It's a new race.
And they are off. Boomer once again. leading the way, getting pushed by Eclipse. Shy Dragon showing off some speed right there near the top. Then it's Moose Master and Liv. Can Boomer do it again? He likes it.
Did he climb his way back all the way last week, or did he? I think Brock was in the A mains, right? Boomer came all the way back.
Yep. Boomer did not lose except for in the tiebreak with Roth. And then he won all the way. Got to the final and took out Broth. Boomer again with a 48. Eclipse not far behind. Here they come. Another strong second. Their teammate Shy Dragon. Designer of many. A wonderful profile pic. Videographer extraordinaire from our regional fall championship. Shy Dragon with a third, like I said. This ends it because Boomer got 2 in a row. That completes the Chase the Ace program for this first E-main. But Liv has to somehow climb. No! He can't. Moose Master shuts the door with a strong 4th. Liv, that's the name of the game. Can't be last, and you don't know how many chances you have, but with Boomer in the mix, you don't have many. So we say goodnight to Liv. Great flying. Another tiny turbine making the scene. Okay. Does that take us to D?
That takes us to D. I got Boomer, I got Eclipse, I have Shy Dragon, and Moose Master. Top 3 advance to take on yourself, number 1.
All right, the new pilot in the mix is yourself number 1.
No, there's no new pilot yet.
Well, there's no new pilot yet. All right, yourself number 1's waiting in C. That's right.
This is where I get confused every week.
Wait, what? Yeah, yourself number 1 is novice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But is he in this one, or is it just the?
No, the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all about that stamina. That fast pace, because you're gonna have that IRL.
Yes.
Those hearts are gonna be beaten. This is gonna train you and be stronger. So self-improvement from each and every one of you, from the last time I saw you to regionals last time, and I am so excited to see you come state nationals. Because, yeah, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Okay. 4 are flying, 3 will survive. This is where it gets treacherous. Remember, Boomer has a history of racking up aces. You don't have a lot of time to mess around. You gotta stay out of last if you can. Currently, Boomer in first, Eclipse in second, Shy Dragon. Wow, that is a Tiny Turbine's wall right there in the middle of this pack. Moose Master has to do something to overcome it, if he can. Meanwhile, Boomer onto his 3rd lap. Wow. Boomer is locked in. Eclipse and Shy Dragon are trading places in second, just forming a wall. They are actually forming a wall. It's a good strategy as teammates. Boomer gets the win, the ace, and Eclipse and Shy, are they coming through together? It's close. Oh, Eclipse just ahead of their teammate Shy Dragon. And Moose Master not quite enough. Onto his 3rd lap though, but a little stuck.
Remember, ace is the place to be. Here we go, false start.
That's where the helpful hardware man is, right?
And the helpful pilots, too. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
I'm going to give a shout out as we start this one. National Center for Autonomous Technology. They were the reason we were at Target Field last fall. They made it happen. They made it possible with their support. And we hope they will continue supporting. I got to reach out to them. Big fans of the National Center for Autonomous Technology up in Thief River Falls, Minnesota. Yes, it's in Minnesota, the National Center for Autonomous Technology. Kind of a growth industry, if you haven't noticed. It's big. Boomer is the leader. Shy Dragon and Eclipse once again doing the do-si-do in second. Can Moose Master break that up? They are just absolutely shutting the lights out. Trying to at least, but Moose Master hanging in there. Okay, now Eclipse has edged a little bit ahead of Shy Dragon, but Boomer, 2 aces again. So Moose Master has to make a move. Moose Master, whatever you got to do. At this point, it's going to be tough. Eclipse gets second. Shy Dragon does not often falter. And that same is true. Third, a strong third for Shy Dragon means Moose Master. Valiant effort, though, young man. I'm impressed. Way to work on that flying. Here he comes. Let's hear it. Oh, a little flip near the end. Boom. Moose Master. Well done. Great flying with you, sir. I mean, I wasn't.
Room is unlocked. Room is unlocked.
Okay. So, we bid adieu to the Moose Master. And look who's waiting to join Boomer, Eclipse, and Shy Dragon in C. None other than yourself. Moose Master's got a great picture.
Yeah, I wanted to put it up there.
We could use some extra details, though, Moose Master. A little bit more about you. Middle schooler, flying for Holy Angels.
Yeah.
Been to a baseball.
Yeah, Bones is fun. I can't believe I flipped at the very end.
I made it interesting. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Fan favorite, Moose Master. All right, we'll see you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday. Bye.
All right. Thanks for the great sportsmanship in the chat as well, young. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yourself number 1 needs a profile pic. Great name, though.
Just keep talking, Marty.
Going up against, well, you see the profile pics that belong to the Tiny Turbines. That's because they've got one of the top designers of all time in profile pics. Shy Dragon doing the honors for herself with that dragon with rotors and prop guards and props. I love that one. And then the very cool and clean look that she created for her teammate Eclipse. Quadcopter with just the slightest eclipse effect coming around that center circle. That is so cool. It's had some evolution, has it not, Eclipse? It wasn't exactly that the first iteration, but I like how it been continually improved.
It was more I just didn't upload the right one for like 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this definitely seems like the right one. This one's awesome.
I like the lens
I was
flare.
very scatterbrained.
I just love the lens flare. Lens flare.
Very cool. And then Boomer just keeping it real. Out in the woods.
What's up,
kind of serious, thinking about his next race, thinking about life. He looks good in that picture. Who took that picture, Boomer? Good photographer. That looks like summer.
Boomer says it was him who took it.
Oh, a selfie. Better. out in the green leafy trees from a different time. Because it's not what it looks like now out here in Minnesota. It's okay. And yourself, I can't comment. I mean, you got that awesome YDSC quad in the air image designed by the great Lowfly. But that's all. Any thoughts on what your profile picture might want to be yourself, number one?
Not here. Not here. Not here.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Less than a minute countdown.
I see. All right, we might be jumping to the B. Interesting. It happens. How are we doing on time? 26 after the hour in the second hour?
Pretty good. Got 3 more matches.
Yeah. I've got to run some errands tonight after the race. The night is young.
All right, pilots. We're moving on into
Question.
the B main.
We have a question.
So, because we're skipping, does that mean Liv and Moose Master move up in their ranking?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, thanks.
And the pilot goes all the way down, so we'll fall below Maul.
What's happening?
So we're moving on to B. Yourself isn't here, so yourself moves below Maul for missing out because that was the overall placement before the finals. I'll give you a rundown.
Okay. So we're just gonna basically just scratch that one.
Yep. All right, here we go. Room is locked. Let me get all of you pilots flying here. So Boomer, Eclipse, Shy Dragon, and Melon.
Melon now in the mix. Okay, we say goodnight to yourself, number one. Hope to see him back representing Colorado. Great drone racing state. Legendary. All of it. Okay, so we're getting ready with Melon. All the Angels. Stepping into the spot that was vacated by Moose Master, teammate. Melon. I mean, I'm telling you, putting in the work, impressing the creators of the YDSC. I mean, stuff's happening at Holy Angels. I think there's going to be some IRL stuff.
Yeah, I probably need to get that up and running. I think I said I was going to have that done this weekend. I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
He's coming to you, I think.
Oh gosh.
At least he wants to.
Too busy.
It's a lot happening.
Too busy.
Too busy is right. Okay, Boomer keeping loose. It's Boomer, Eclipse, Shy Dragon, and Melon.
Alright,
Rocking
here we
the
go.
anime.
Pilots go down, or pilots goggles down, thumbs up.
Here we go. It's time for B. Big B chasing the ace. Boomer just
That's
not
problems.
messing around.
Falling all the way to the back. Boomer's locked in.
Eclipse and Shy Dragon now still together, but we got Melon slightly in front. Melon has successfully gotten in front of the Armada. That is the Tiny Turbines. Oh, but no. Now Eclipse has jumped ahead of Melon. Melon's in between the Tiny Turbines. Boomer out front. Well into his third lap.
Boomer is suddenly a force to be reckoned with. I'm riding along with him. I'm not even sure what to say right now. I don't even recognize this pilot anymore.
He's waving to us. Nice flying, Boomer. Okay, what's going to happen here? Eclipse. Oh, and Melon has dropped down to fourth. Not a good spot in this format. Eclipse grabs second. Shy Dragon boxing out Melon right now. She takes third. Turbine's just staying alive. working it out. Something happened to Melon on that trip.
10-second countdown. We're going again, pilots.
Looking for.
Okay, remember we're chasing the ace.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
So quick off the block. Led by Boomer. Eclipse right there, though. Applying pressure. Melon right there. Wow, a fresh start coming off the first heat of any round. You never know. But my goodness, Eclipse is got missile lock right now on Boomer. Then there's Melon, then it's Shy Dragon. Now, Melon has to stay out of fourth. This could get into a high situation, potentially, because Boomer does it again, ends it in a hurry. Okay, so Eclipse gets second. They are safe. Melon has to stay ahead of Shy Dragon, and he does. And he's celebrating in the air. Look at that. Shy Dragon takes fourth. All right, I'm not a mathematician. I think there's a tie.
Yep, we do race-offs around here.
Yep.
Here we go. I'm not bad at math. I'm not going to say, I wouldn't call myself a mathematician, but
yep.
Not by trade.
Yeah, so Boomer with 2 wins, and then we look at points total for finishing positions there. That means Melon and Shy Dragon are tying with 7 points each. Eclipse will come in second with 4. That means we got a race-off between Melon and Shy Dragon for that 3rd place spot to move into the A mains and the finals. Whenever you're ready, Brian.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Deep breaths. Just worry about your own lines.
This is
Zone
to stay
everybody
alive
else out.
and go to the A. Melon and Shy. Whew. Okay. Shy with the early lead after a fast initial start by Melon. I mean, this race experience is just impossible to quantify the value. All these reps, pure performance as Melon takes over the lead. First place stays alive. Second place is done. Single a limb tie break. Onto the 3rd lap goes Melon in the lead.
I don't know, Shy just keeps getting faster and faster. She has such a smooth style, but it just, every time I ride along with her, it just gets cleaner and cleaner. It's so good.
But Melon with a 102 ends Shy's run, and I am with you, Joel. Always a joy to watch her fly, but Melon just a little bit faster there. Got caught back early and then caught up and stayed in front. Shy almost all the way to A, but great flying as always. Thanks for being here on a Wednesday night, Shy.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, I will be getting in touch with you and hopefully seeing you next Wednesday along with all the other pilots in this amazing group of qualifiers. Soaring Spring 22 season, YDSC, week 3, we are on to the A's. Melon making it in. And who we got? Look out here. We know who's waiting, Mr. Broff. We know who's been winning all the way up. Like last week, it's Boomer. And then Eclipse and Melon trying to break things up. Let's see what happens here. Are we going 3? Is this a super chase?
Super chase.
This is super.
Super chase. So first one to win 3. Got a little bit of time, but it's not about not being last this time. It's about getting those 3 aces. Get that win. Last week we did this. And Boomer came out on top. Broff got an ace, I believe, but only one. Broff representing Apple Valley. Boomer, St. Paul Highland Park. Eclipse, the Tiny Turbines. Melon, Holy Angels. It's an all Minnesota final. Amen.
All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Super chasing our way to a winner. Shy Dragon on the chat, giving a shout out to her team. Very proud, as she should be. Broff and Boomer. Oh my gosh. Like they're tethered together. Look at that.
Broff, small mistake. Oh.
They were so close, something had to give. Boomer is now your leader. Eclipse got second, was in second for a moment. Broff catches. Boomer already on to lap 3. Man, he just thrives on the reps. That's what the sim is all about, I always say. Boom. With a 45. First ace goes to Boomer. Broff second with a 48. Good time, but man, 45, that's as fast as we've seen. Eclipse with a 55. And then Melon. Whew. Blistering pace. By the pilot from St. Paul Highland. Okay. One ace is in hand. Boomer owns it. Needs 2 more. Of the 3 pilots still alive. Got time.
Here we go, pilots. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. That's where it starts to slow down a hair. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Right. Lined up, ready to go. Like out of a cannon, a shotgun blast. So fast. Boomer and Broff trading places. Tight again. How long will it last? Oh, just a slight hiccup. Just a little contact on one of those gates by Broff. That's all it takes. Give Boomer some edge. Is that all he needs? Man. Look out, everybody else. All the greats from seasons past. Boomer. Oh! By a second over Broff. That's 2 aces. He has been undefeated all night except for the tiebreak. Eclipse comes in third.
Now I'm starting to wonder if that's on purpose. Playing some mind games here. Likes to keep his fingers warm and let his main opponent cool off.
There's a lot going on in that. Look at that look on his face. There's a lot going on in that head right there. And whatever you want to call it. Super fast pilot skills, that's for sure. Crazy fast. All right.
All right. Instead of silence, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Is this it? Is this the last heat of the night? Boomer can end it. But there are other pilots that have something to say about that. Like the one in front, off the blocks, is Broff. Original Apple Valley Eagle pilot from the first ever YDSC race. But look at what just happened. Boomer makes the pass. Broff is right there, though. Melon currently in third, having a strong start. But just like that, Boomer creates distance, separation, and he just won't give it up. So strong. And a 44 and change saves the best for last. Boomer, once again, 2 weeks in a row. Broff comes in solid second. Something happened to Eclipse. Eclipse seems to be stuck. Melon gets third. Oh, all right, we'll tally those points, but my goodness. Boomer, I think that was your fastest time all night, first of all. Did that feel the fastest?
I honestly just started talking to my brother and it got so much more calm. It felt so much better just talking to someone. Like, wow. I had to double back and check out that was my third lap.
Do it. Whatever you're doing is working.
Yep.
And for the second week in a row, you lose the tie break and you come all the way back. I think it's working for you.
Yeah, anybody else getting deja vu?
Oh.
I still am.
Interesting. All right. That's your winner right there. Boomer on the screen. Broff, undefeated until the very end. Put down the fastest times of the night until we got to the end. Nice flying, Broff. I admire all that you are doing and how you're making it all happen. This maximizing the senior year experience. Great to have you.
Thank you.
You're
Well, I'm
welcome.
gonna have to get off so I can study for my finals. So they're
You
gonna
go
make
do
it
it.
for me.
Well done. Nice job, Broff. Okay. And then with Melon and Eclipse rounding out this final group. Man, great pilots emerging here in the spring. That's what it's here for. Tiny Turbine's showing up big tonight. Eclipse getting the farthest of all. Nice profile. Great profile pick. Eclipse. Shy Dragon was talking in the chat about all the turbines tonight. Your thoughts on your teammates and their showing tonight?
They all did really well, and I'm proud to have taught them.
You're doing a great job.
Power
That is
pack.
the exemplary team dynamic there. They coach each other up. These are homeschool kids. Not, there isn't a
Not
teacher.
all, but most.
Not all? Okay. Not all. But there isn't necessarily a teacher there. In the traditional sort of school sports world, you've got coaches who are very knowledgeable about the activity. In the YDSC, it's kind of flipped, right? The kids they spend the time, they get good. Teachers aren't always in a position other than to be, leading and empowering. But the turbines are a great example. No teachers in the mix, just peer mentors. And man, is it working. Well done, you guys.
I make
All right.
sure to teach my pilots how to beat me.
It's a good way to do it. Leadership on display. That was the voice of Shy Dragon. Eclipse all the way into the finals. Shy Dragon almost there. And to all the pilots tonight, Melon from Holy Angels making the A main. Congrats. Teammate Moose Master showing us some things. Pilots from all over the place. Squirkit was flying from Arizona for the Tiny Turbines tonight. Texas in the house, Colorado, Kansas. What a great night in the YDSC. We will be back next Wednesday with another live stream. Tomorrow night is the opening of the beginner season, the beginner series, that is. So this is your chance. If you got Thursday after school available, time to get good and see if you can climb up into these ranks. Sour Power, thank you for making this all happen, coaching these pilots up, organizing, and for just being a great guy on your birthday week. Happy birthday again, Sour Power.
Thank you.
And my partner, Netizen, making the stream look fantastic. All kinds of new things. You know, if nothing else, I mean, it's exciting to see who wins the races, but what new bells and whistles are added to the live stream each Wednesday? This is going to be a historic season with new things added every week. We look good under our LeagueOS logos.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like frameworks, everything's kind of into place, so now it's just kind of get a focus on this. Although we don't ever get to actually like sit down and focus on these things, so actually I'm sitting over here coding while we're doing this, like normal, right? Like, it's what I do, but one of these days I'll get ahead of it, and so I'm making notes on a couple things I want to clean up, definitely for next week. But yeah, I'm excited about all the cool things. I do want to talk to Ash about getting some more details out of this. I think that Rocket League overlays that I've been putting together today has really set the bar high for what you can do. So I want to talk to him about that, because that's insane what I can do with Rocket League. So,
all right, Ash, creator of Velocidrone.
He's not listening, but if you're listening.
Well, and we mentioned Rocket League. LeagueOS is live. LeagueOS.gg. You can create your own league for any game you want to play, any competition you want to run. Just go to LeagueOS.gg. We're running the whole YDSC on it right now. So what you see here, not just management, but all the streaming stuff. Very empowering. Any league is possible now.
It's not that hard.
LeagueOS.
It's pretty easy.
All right, well, thank you for joining. We will be back next Wednesday where we will have a beginner race under our belt, some more advanced pilots doing advanced things. Action almost every night of the week in the YDSC. Pretty much 5 nights a week. I'm happy to say it. Very proud of what this has become. Great job, everybody. Have a good rest of your Wednesday night, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.